Hello all. I had the opportunity yesterday for the second time to spend some time at the Afghan resettlement camp at Camp Upshur at the Marine Corps base next door. On this visit, I was able to get security clearance for Bishop Burbidge, the bishop of our diocese, to accompany me. And it was a very interesting visit. We met with the directors of the different areas that are helping the refugees, doing some amazing work. People from Homeland Security, General from the United States Marine Corps, the Director of Immigration Services from the United States Catholic Bishops Conference, some people from the State Department. Just a great team. We also had the opportunity to sit down with the volunteers who are working with the local director from the Bishops Conference on the base, most of which were Afghan Americans or Afghanis who recently arrived here, who themselves are refugees but already reaching out to help their fellow Afghani refugees here in the United States. And it was a good afternoon, and what we saw was just a great experience of seeing these people, courageous people who left their homeland, come to a whole new country, currently living in tents and with conditions that clearly are very temporary, hoping little by little that they will be resettled here in the United States, which is happening even as I speak. As I mentioned to them yesterday, the staff and that, so often today we see nothing but bad news in the newspapers and on television. And yet when you see what you see there at that camp and the compassion of human beings reaching out to help these people who have been transplanted from their country, coming to a whole new country, a whole new world, a whole new experience, it really does restore your confidence and your faith in the goodness of humanity. St. Francis, when he would preach, would often begin his preaching by saying, "Good morning, good people." And I really wanted to do that yesterday so many times because as I looked around, what I saw was good people helping good people to move to this next level of their life here in the United States. We had the opportunity to meet with several hundred children in their ESL class, and they had prepared little signs for the bishop and myself. I have some of those that I brought with me, and you can see it here. There were several hundred students, and these little signs say, "Thank you, Father John." Some said, "Welcome, Bishop, welcome, Father John." And as I look at this thank you, it's really a thank you to a couple of people from our parish, especially Francia and Angelica, our directors and co-directors of our Francis House Outreach Program, who have been instrumental in making possible the kinds of services that are needed to help to get the different things that you all have donated to the people that need them the most. The area that we as a parish have been able to focus on most is to help the children with everything from getting them shoes to blankets to clothing, especially as the weather now will little by little get colder in that. And so as I look at these thank you notes and that, I want to thank all of you, because this thank you to Father John is really thank you to Angelica, Francia, and to all the parishioners that have been so generous and continue to be generous in helping the people there. Unfortunately, there's not a lot more that I can say about my visit because the security is very tight. I have some photos, but I'm not even allowed to share those photographs other than one-on-one with people. So I do ask that you continue to keep these people in your prayers. There are several thousand over there, again, living in very temporary kinds of conditions with portable bathrooms and showers and living in tents and that. But despite the conditions they're living in, and they really, the government has done a great job in setting up the best that can be set up on a temporary basis. But still, it's obviously not like living in their own home and getting to know people in a community, which is what they so much look forward to, and hopefully we'll all be able to transition to in the next weeks and months ahead. So again, please keep them in your prayers, and please keep the volunteers who are working with them and the staff from the different federal agencies and the Bishops' Conference. It really makes you proud to see, and I mentioned this in writing in the bulletin, that as you look at all these federal agencies to see the Catholic Church represented. It's the only church institution on site that's there, and it's because the Catholic Church's Bishop's Immigration Office has been recognized over many years as one of the most efficient and one of the best immigration resettlement programs in the United States. And so that's why they have been asked to be a part of this endeavor. So if I have a chance to visit again, and I believe I will, I'll keep you updated on things, how they're going in that. And again, prayers for the people there. And as I know, they'll be keeping all of you in their thoughts as they thank not just me, but all of you here at St. Francis Parish.